What is up, gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Warriors, the Three Hubs. We are continuing on with yesterday's episode. I believe we're up to chapter 4 now. I think we finished chapter 3, or we may have finished chapter 4. I don't know. Either way, I'm pretty sure I figured out a way to not be stuck in there for 20 years after you save it. So we are back at the starting. But yeah, that being said, we are now a part of a private or secret army or special army for Dimitri, which will be pretty cool. We kind of got past, we finished the prologue. The prologue kind of went for three chapters. But as I said, we're going to try and do a chapter each episode. So they expect them to probably be around like an hour or so. And this will probably be one of the few series I probably won't edit, which is because a lot of it's just talking and then the rest is just fighting. So yeah, we'll leave it as it is. But yeah, that being said, we're just going to jump straight into it. Yeah, so we're up to chapter 3. So we're jumping straight into chapter 4. There we go. Azure Gleam.
Azure Gleam.
Azure?
To war.
Gleam.
It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. After
what a
ascending
time
the
gap.
throne, Dimitri labors to bring peace to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. With Edelgard ruling as the Emperor of Adrestia and Claude leading the Leicester Alliance, the three erstwhile schoolmates strike out as the next generation of leaders. A new era is dawning in Fódlan, and much teeters at the brink of great change.
What's her face has
the first
some
tremors of a
big
major
ass
upheaval
land. Oh my
rock
lord.
the land as Edelgard declares war on the Central Church.
Pardon my lateness, Your Majesty.
Oh, Felix is finally wearing something other than a vest.
You needn't worry, Felix. I know your duties are many. Though, I'm afraid we could not wait for you to begin the discussion.
This is about the Empire's declaration of war against the Central Church, yes?
Indeed. As you're aware, we have already begun accepting refugees from Garrett Mach. But a few days ago, I received a confidential request from Seteth, asking us to protect the higher-ranking members of the Church, including Lady Rhea herself. Of course, we'd only
Also, look
meet
at
this
Dimitri's
eventually
armor
were
now.
Garrett
Damn.
Mach to fall.
Actually, they've all got
As
a
it
different armor.
stands, we find ourselves quite literally stuck between the Empire and the Church. I'm not sure how much longer we can remain
Even
neutral.
deduce or however you pronounce his name.
If I might, Your Majesty, troubling as it may be, I believe it prudent for us to reject this proposal from the Church outright. Offering them shelter will only serve to provoke an invasion from the Empire. This matter of the Southern Church concerns me as well, but I believe we have more important matters to be fussing over at the moment.
Your counsel is much appreciated, Viscount Elidor, but I assure you, things are not as cut and dry as you make them out to be. The mandate granted to the King of Fargus and all the lords who serve under him is given legitimacy only by the grace of the Church. Are we to renounce the very heart of this kingdom simply because we shudder at the thought of invasion? War will always come at one point or another, and some degree of suffering is purely inevitable. You know this as well as I, Viscount.
You dare speak of suffering, do you? When the blaze of war will not scorch your lands in the north as it does ours?
I would normally agree that those of us from the Northern Territory should hold less sway in this discussion. But if Garrett Mach were to fall, the war fronts would not halt in the west. Your Majesty, what of House Rowe or Galatia, or the others in the south?
Not a word from Count Rowe as it stands, but I did receive a missive from Count Galatia. It read, "My people are not fools enough to rejoice in the surrender of their territories to invaders. There is no morality in turning our backs on the institution at the very foundation of our lives. We must support the Church as they have supported us."
Your Majesty, we owe a great debt to the Central Church for their role in quelling the uprising 2 years ago. To not repay such generosity in kind would risk weakening the trust of your vassals.
And if that happens, we might find ourselves right back in the same mess as before. They lack the crest of Blaidd, but there's no small number of nobles who might crawl out of the woodwork claim the kingdom's already seen the turmoil and division such claims can bring after the death of
sometimes
King
I press it.
Klaus.
But Duke Fraldarius, surely we are better served attempting to head off the very real and imminent war at hand, instead of debating hypothetical unrest.
I don't want my people to suffer the pain of conflict. But does anyone here really think the Empire will simply stop if we appease their every demand? Suppose we do let the Empire take the Archbishop. And suppose we accept this new Southern Church. Then what?
I imagine the Empire plans to install the Bishop of the Southern Church, Count Varley, in Lady Rhea's place. I fear I've heard nothing good concerning either the man himself or his teachings. They purport to be an arm of the Church of Seros. The Southern Church is nothing more than a mouthpiece for the Empire at large.
In other words, rejecting the Central Church in favor of this new Southern one would be no different from flat-out accepting Imperial rule. It's hard to say just how they would treat our kingdom were such events to unfold, though I imagine it would involve heavy taxation for the express purpose of bleeding Fargus dry and filling the Imperial coffers.
Do you have something to add, Duke Fraldarius?
Not really, no. I was just wondering how long we were planning to continue this tedious charade. The question's simple. Do we hand over our kingdom and subject ourselves to Imperial rule or not?
I feel like this guy just wants to fight. I'm gonna be honest. He just wants to try and prove that he's, no. I feel like he thinks he's the best.
I believe the
I like his design, but my god, he's an
ass.
ass.
What will happen if we give in to the Empire's demands?
At least towards us, anyway.
We've all been informed of the rapid reformation their region has undergone. Many aspects of which I admire, I'm not ashamed to say. But an old, stubborn land like ours isn't suited for such tempestuous change. Radical new freedoms are not what the people of Fargus need right now. They need stability, steady improvement in their daily lives, and real, lasting change can only come from a solid foundation.
Sounds like your Majesty has made up his mind then. Just say the word and we'll leap into action.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus will hereby offer asylum to the Church of Seros. Everyone, sharpen your blades and prepare for the battles ahead. Gustav, Dedu, make to ride at once. Our intentions must be made clear.
My guy looks like he's extremely sunburned, by the way. He's like red.
Not only to the Church and the Empire, but to Count Rowe as well. And all the other lords who failed to answer my summons.
And that's not a tanned color. That is like straight red, like he's literally being cooked by the sun.
Understood, Your Majesty.
Oh, see, his picture looks more normal. I don't know, it's just the coloring here just looks weird.
Hey, did you hear? Sounds like we're gonna be going to war with the Empire.
It's just random.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ever since His Majesty ascended the throne, we've been fighting battle after battle through every corner of Fargus. But I never thought we'd be going toe-to-toe with the actual Empire. I'd be nervous if it even felt real.
Motivate?
Don't worry, it'll start feeling very real very quick once the sword starts swinging.
You know, that might be the single worst attempt at motivational speaking I've ever
Rude.
heard. Not that I'm much surprised at this point.
Look, he could always try and give him motivational
What
speech.
happens to Fargus now? I feel like things have been steadily improving lately, but not everyone favors His Majesty as I do.
Yeah, I hear the grumbles too. But there's not a ruler in the world who doesn't have their fair share of critics, right? All I know is we wouldn't be where we are now if not for him. I mean, look at me, saddled with some mysterious power we don't know anything about, and he still chose to put his faith in me. It's only right I return the favor.
I just realized I have purple eyes.
Oh, and speak of the devil.
It's just... What, like 4 episodes in? I'm only just realizing you have purple
Am I
eyes.
interrupting something?
That's sort of like blue or red. Am I tripping?
No, of course not. Please, allow me to take my leave. Your Majesty, Commander.
heard all that, huh?
More or less. I apologize for the interruption, but there's an urgent matter at hand.
Anything I can do to help?
There is. As you know, we've offered asylum to the Central Church in their efforts to flee the Empire. As such, we are to escort the Archbishop herself to the royal capital at once. I expect heavy pursuit from the Imperial forces, so I am assembling a team of those I trust most to assist in the mission. Of course, I'll be leading my own regiment into battle, but I was wondering if you'd be willing to accompany me.
What, is that it? I'd be glad to. How are things looking at Garrick Mach while we're on the subject?
Grim. Neither the Knights of Seros nor the monastery ramparts are capable of holding off the Empire's massive military might. I dare say we have precious little time to waste. Prepare to deploy at once.
Well, looks like we're getting straight into the battling. I don't know if we can get any upgrades or not. I think we got some, but I don't... Well, that board in the background so I can redo levels, I'm pretty sure. Hey, he has a physical body. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. Keep all my stuff in order. I don't know. I don't know. My brain just malfunctioned. And this probably means they expect a lot from you. More than your title implies, I would imagine. In your personal quarters, located in the upper left of the base camp minimap, press A near the desk to change appearance.
That reminds me.
Well, we can check it out. This camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Base camp is where you'll prepare for battle. You can interact with your allies and make use of all kinds of facilities. Hey, this guy, he's now playable. Cavalier. Damn. Annette has rejoined. Some units have gained new equipment. The records hall has been unlocked in the extras menu in the title screen. One check what these are first. You can change your unit's appearance by selecting the change appearance option in the personal quarters. Changing their camp appearance will alter how they appear in camp, while changing their battle appearance will alter how they appear in combat. Camp appearance. Here you can change your unit's appearance in camp. That change may not apply for some events. Here you can choose how units look in battle. Standard should deploy using class-based attire. Class-based priors, class-based attire, unique. We can test it all out. We have two. We have Academy and then we just have our War. We don't have anything else. Unique. Wait. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright, we'll look at it later. Got the view documents. What's this? Oh, that's the letter that we found. And purchased items. What's that? So probably spend just a little bit just looking around, just seeing what everything is. That's Rodriguez. So I think everyone here is who I can play with. I'll be accompanying. Oh, thanks. Can it? Wait. So one sec. If I talk to him, we will accompany you in the coming battle. I have far more freedom now that I've stepped down from my post at Duke Roldrius. I'd planned to leave our territory entirely to my son, but I hear he's commanding a unit in this war as well. So my wife and younger brother are temporarily in charge. Though of course I've told Felix he'll have to return from time to time to check in on... okay. So this is where... It's a big camp. This will be where I'm guessing all our characters will be. This thing. So we're still figuring out the strategy. You should go and make it. Oh. Guess I'm not doing that. What about you? Be sure to grab your rewards. Here's where we keep track of all the achievements you've completed. You've got rewards ready to give out based on how many achievements you rack up. So get out there and speak with the reward master to check your achievements and accept rewards. The rewards master can be found in the commander center in the middle of the camp. Achievements can be worn both in and out of battle. The more achievements you complete, the higher quality your rewards will become, so aim high. You can also check your achievements from the pause menu while in camp. You have anything? Yeah. You've worked really hard for this. Put to good use. Yeah, you can just receive. So this is. Don't have anything else though. We did some. We got 15 achievements completed.
Any results are good results.
Oh, anyway, I guess we'll just. It's not really much we can do at the moment. I'm sure there'll be probably more stuff that will unlock as we play. I could be wrong. I just feel like the camp's so big, it would be weird if there just wasn't anything else that would add later on, like an armory or something, make new gear, make new armors. I have no idea. Gear and armor, same thing. Anyway, I was waiting for you, Phoenix. Allow me to explain our plan of action.
How about this?
Let's first look at this map. We are preparing to march from our camp, which is located here. Once we are ready, we will advance to the Valley of Tournament, and endeavorous with Lady Rhea. However, we have received reports of bandits disturbing the peace in that area. We will need to strike them down and restore order for us to proceed safely. Okay, so this looks like these chapters might get a little bit bigger, so we might not do chapters per episode. We might split them up, because this looks like it might be a lot bigger than just. Because all the other chapters have been like maybe like around an hour. This looks like it could be a couple of hours. Anyway, you must not let your guard down. No matter who you face, do make sure you are fully prepared for what lies ahead. For instance, we have have you had a chance to use the training grounds or browse the marketplace yet? There are facilities where you can improve your weapons and prepare for battle. Be sure to make use of them. Ew. Oh man, I was right. There's more stuff around here. Okay, in camp, press R to open the menu and select a destination. Select a facility, unit, or location to instantly travel. Oh. Let's go here first. Wait, there was an R. Well, there's an armory. Shopkeeper, I've got plenty of goods that will surely come in handy. I look forward to your business with you. At the item shop, you can buy and sell various items, including food ingredients and gifts. Items in the shop have a limited stock and can sell out. However, the shop will restock with the start of a new chapter.
I carry a little of everything here.
Bunch of cabbage and stuff. Actually, this well, yeah, that's the intermediate stuff.
Hope
So there's
see you again
that.
soon.
Let's go to the armorer first. Right about adding armor. Welcome. Take a gander of all our wondrous weapons.
Welcome.
This is all E stuff. I don't think any of that's better at the moment.
Come back soon.
And training instructor. You can train your mind and body and gain proficiency in new classes. It never hurts to be prepared. I'm sure I'll be seeing you often. Use the training grounds to improve your units. Make use of the following options. Train, increase class level up, and reset. Raise and reset the unit's level. Acquire classes. Attain certifications for a new class. Mock battle. Try out unit.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Acquire a new class at the training grounds if you want to change to a different or more advanced class. And if you want to learn a new class, master the corresponding subordinate class. Acquire the seal corresponding to the class category. There is a lot of things. Oh my lord. We'll have a look at that. The learning in advanced class increases stat growth rate, increases weapon level and authority level. Once you've learned a class, you may change to it at any time by selecting change class on the convoy menu. Oh boy. Soldier, Cavalier, High Lord. Hey, there is a lot. Oh my, there's Master too. Damn, okay. Wait, can I actually do something? It's already locked. Use the intermediate seal to have Dimitri attain. That's what I'm using now, right? Do I have mastered that right? I mean, I'll use it, I'll buy it. I don't know. Class attained. Well, there we go.
There's nothing more riveting than a new challenge.
Now he's got a horse. Sure. Wait, I want to see mine. This is what we're currently leveling up now, the Flugel. Oh, man, we can have a horse too? That's already unlocked. I can go this way. So we got the Flugel. I kind of want to level this up. Let's just max this out first and see where we can go, because I want to see what this is. Alright, I'll keep leveling this up, I guess. Train? A train allows you to gain class experience for the units in the training slot. Units assigned to the same training slot will train as a pair and gain support points. Since the pair will learn from each other, if one unit's weapon level is higher than the other unit, will earn an experience bonus based on that difference. The greater the difference, the higher the bonus. That's kind of cool. Training will consume training points. Training points will be refilled to the maximum amount at the start of a new chapter. Let's go A. I don't want to check me in there. Then Dimitri. So we can select what class we're going to level up to. He's already mastered soldier. Yeah, we'll get this one then. Then B. Deduce. And Felix. Then I guess we'll just go down the list. And then Ash and Sylvain. I don't know. And level up. At the training grounds, you can spend gold to level up your allies. However, you cannot exceed the level of your current highest level unit. You can also reset the unit to level 1. Stats that went up due to level up will return to their level 1 values, while stats that went up due to using items will remain. Can I go up? I can level everyone up to my level. I won't do it at the moment, but I'll definitely play around with that between episodes. I don't want to do it too much now. But bare necessities at least. Yeah, there's one more.
Time to work you
oh,
into
mock
shape.
battle.
Can't wait to see how you do.
Alright. I'm responsible for doling out our marching orders. Give me a shout if you want to deploy for battle. Speak to the strategist to head out to your next battle. You can also deploy at the camp gate or by pressing ZR.
Which battlefield?
Let's just go in. From the war map, you can select a battlefield to deploy to blue region already captured, red region available to be captured. Winning a battle will capture that region and make any neighboring region accessible as well. You can also deploy it again to territories that are already captured from the war map. Each chapter contains multiple battles. Main quest, the final battle of that chapter. Side quest, the battles along the way. Achieve victory in the main quest to advance the story. Main quests and side quests will deploy differently. We got a bunch. I guess that gives gold, a mace, present. This is all locked. Can't go there. I have to go here. Level 6? Sure. Beat the brawler on the other. I guess we just. That's a fighter. Can I can't control him, can I? Wait. Oh, no, that's right. You know, we'll go with this. From chapter 4 onwards, you can use 2-player split screen during battle. Now, I probably won't do that, but it's cool. During battle prep, press that switch between 1-player or 2-player, and then adjust the controls. Alright, well, army status. I guess we just go in.
Let's earn our
We'll just give it our best. So we might do a couple of battles each episode. We won't do the whole chapter, I don't think. Defeat the brawler.
Think twice before taking any
Wait, I kind of want to try. There we go. For mounted units such as Cavalier and Pegasus Knights, LB to mount and dismount.
There's no return from the realm of the dead.
If a player in class mode units HP is reduced to 0 from chapter 4 onwards, are lost forever. Oh, if playing a classic mode, units who are lost will not be available for deployment. Ow. Don't die, people. My guy on his horse, though. Oh, Dimitri leveled up. Level 5, I'll take it.
I'll hesitate no longer.
Let's go back to using my guy. I just want to see what the horse was like. This is an axe user. All the same, I'm still gonna kill him. Come on. Matter of time. There we go. I love he just looked up so many guys at once.
Sorry, but I gotta fall back.
I beg your assistance at once.
Needs my assistance? Escort the injured soldier to the mountain. Oh, well, I don't know where you are, but. Friend, why are you?
This place won't be a problem anymore.
Why are you in the middle of nowhere? We're gonna go and help him.
We shall see this through to the bitter end.
I don't know why she's just run. I don't know why she's in the middle of their whole entire base. Actually, let's. Injured. All out defense. Just defend her as much as we can. Oh, she died.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not over if you're dead. Side mission failed. Well, that's not my fault. I don't know why she was in the middle of everyone.
I'm sorry. We weren't strong enough.
That's a her issue. She died on her own accord. Yeah, we failed a side mission. Oh, 12. Now we can get everyone to level 12.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
What's back here?
We're not losing to anyone.
One sec. I'm seeing what this is. Is this telling me someone's trying to take the camp? Oh, they took the camp. Guy just left everyone. Okay, whatever. Hey, anyway, they've all got this. We need to get to this camp up here. I'm going in.
This is just the beginning. I wonder how long I'll have to train to catch up to you. My turn.
Oh, well, we've got a bow. I can't. I need to remember what everyone was. No, you're good to. Is it you? You might be good against. Or is it Lancer?
Please.
You got it.
Oh, didn't mean this. Okay, it's not you. Is it you? I'm trying to figure out who's strong against brawlers. Out of the way. It's right on the things kind of soon, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's you, but everyone's just getting sucked in.
Let us press our advantage further.
Hey,
Leave this to me.
I'm going.
where's my guy? Phoenix. Where you at? Oh, fuck it. I don't know where Phoenix is. So until we find him, we did he die? Did he die? Is that what we're getting at? I just do no damage to this guy. Okay, so I think between episodes I do need to try and get them all up to level 12. A win!
Luck was on our side today.
Yeah, where are you? Why are you connected to Deuce? I've got an S. It didn't penalize me for failing the side quest. Level 6. Nice.
This strength will ensure.
Ash.
One step closer.
I won't let myself stop.
MVP? I didn't even know where you were the entire time. I couldn't get onto you. Got the 2-star. They've mastered fighter and mastered, so we can upgrade both of them now.
Hey, a new
And
power.
dual wielding ploy.
All right.
A new ability, dual wielder's ploy.
No, this is not
Swinging
my peak.
fury.
Hey,
Tracking
I'm
shot.
getting better.
Got a mace. Nice. Extra money too, so we can put that towards leveling up our guys. Getting everyone to level 12. Please mount. You obtain 10 strategy resources. Capture regions on the war map to acquire strategy resources. Strategy resources are required for using strategies during the main quest of each chapter. Any leftover strategy resources will not carry over into the next chapter. Interesting.
We've determined the Archbishop's course, Your Majesty. She makes for the Valley of Torment.
Hubert.
Then she's fleeing north to
Oh, he's a part of her group.
There is also, of course, a
Why does he look
passage to
evil?
Downfall territory within the Alliance. But I surmise you are correct. She surely makes for the kingdom.
If Fargus has chosen to side with the Central Church, it stands to reason they'll mobilize their forces to escort the Archbishop. If they do rendezvous with her and manage to retreat to the kingdom, our one chance will be lost.
Yes. We cannot let her slip through our grasp. I will, Your Majesty.
Alright,
I will
I'm
need a
taking my fingers
squadron
off
well
the A
equipped
button.
for pursuit if I am to accomplish this task. One such as the Brigid Hunters. Given our considerable losses during the suppression of Garrick Mach, a smaller unit would be preferable for this undertaking.
Look, he's definitely... This guy looks evil. I'm sorry.
Petra's unit.
He can't be trusted.
Very well. Take anyone you think could prove useful to your efforts. If we can capture the Archbishop, the tides of this war will turn drastically in our favor.
Agreed, Your Majesty.
As for you, gather the others. We must discuss what to do about the kingdom.
Right away, Your Majesty.
Complete a side quest to unlock surveying spots. In this region, survey them to receive all kinds of rewards. Types of surveying spots and rewards. Simply visit the spot grants the reward. You must pay to receive the reward. Your choice determines the reward. Conditions must be met in order to survey the spot. You found some spoils of war left behind by the enemy. Crude building material. I mean, I don't know what that means, but okay. A civilian who was unharmed wants to thank you somehow.
Okay.
I owe you my life. Take this as a token of my gratitude. Laurel aroma. You've earned rewards for surveying the region you've captured. Return to the camp and claim them. Back to the camp.
Come this way.
Hey, Phoenix, do you have a moment? So after this, we're trying to see if we can level up anyone.
At your service.
I apologize for stealing you away for such a busy. Let me read that. I apologize for stealing you away at such a busy time, but I have a request. The truth is, we're lacking in hands to help with tasks around the camp. Would you mind volunteering? The chore master is ready to direct anyone who wishes to volunteer. Who is the chore master? Oh, he's like over on the other end of the map. Only 3, I guess. Let's go and check this quickly.
Training can be the difference
Fire
between
class.
victory and defeat.
He just mastered that. Make him a bowman. Brigand. I can get him riding a dragon. I mean, I see. I kind of want to go this way now. Knighted armor, fortress knight, great knight. No, I gotta get my guy a dragon. I gotta do it. Class attained.
My duty remains
Both
unchanged.
went to sea. Yes. I could buy them all. What about you? Everyone just kind of has like the same. You can ride things as well. Roller. We're got the big guy as a dragon. Unless you have everyone just on dragons. Again, let's get him an armored knight. Now we have someone somewhat tanky. Something to see as well.
Will this make me stronger?
Unusable weapons. Combat arts, magic, and abilities were automatically swapped with optimal replacements. Would you like to equip weapons? Nah, you can do it. Do it for me. Guess we can just unlock everything then, right? I guess we're just gonna unlock everything.
My duty remains unchanged.
No, we're gonna level up the dragon guy. Did I not unlock that? Already unlocked. I don't know. We'll come back. We'll see this though. Are they still training? I don't know if they're still training. I don't know how long the training lasts for. That's the thing. I don't know.
Can't wait to see
anyway.
how you do.
Let's see what this is. We're kind of just checking everything out. This is kind of technically the start of the game. The other one was kind of just prologue. Prologue, not prelogue. I'm looking for volunteers to help around the camp. We all need to chip in to make life here as pleasant as possible. You can volunteer around camp alongside 2 allies to raise support points and morale. There are many different volunteer tasks, and your allies have their own strengths and weaknesses regarding them. We can play with the horse. Wait, that's not a horse. I don't know what that is. That's not a horse. That's like a donkey horse. Choose a volunteer task that will the allies are ideal for, and you'll likely receive a higher rank and in turn more support points. Of the activities, volunteering allows allies besides yourself to gain the most support points with one another. You receive renown as a reward. Renown, reward. A gift item to achieve the highest rank.
Care to make yourself useful?
Yeah, for horses. Sure. Start the task. Let's do it. Why not? Wait. Are you sweeping?
Counting on you both.
Let's do this together.
Indeed. Let's give it our best.
Nice. We got a nice. Bonds among the 3 of you grew slightly stronger. Obtain 1 renown. Alright, interactions and gifts can boost an ally's morale. The more full of morale gauge, the more damage they will deal to enemies. The unit's HP reaches 0 during battle. The morale will go down 1 tier. Progressing to the next chapter will reset morale. When you volunteer, you'll receive renown. Based on your result, renown can be exchanged in your personal quarters for some sort of item.
You have my gratitude.
Great work, Phoenix. We couldn't have done it without you. Your face tells me you're hungry. Felix, please show Phoenix where the mess hall is. You said you were feeling peckish as well, right?
What?
This guy's still got issues. What do I have to? Fine, whatever. You have any preferences, Phoenix? So you usually make your own food. Well, I usually make my own food, so... that was back when you were a mercenary, but fine, I guess we'll see how good your cooking is. We're cooking! Help yourself to our food reserves, just don't go wasting them. Alrighty. We provide food for everyone in the army here. Feel free to bring an ingredient to make your own meals. In the mess hall, you can cook for your allies and eat with them. You can increase the dishes available through the facility efforts and by acquiring recipes. Each dish comes with unique meal effects. Meal effects apply to all allies, stay in effect until the end of the current chapter, and stack with other meal effects. Oh. I mean, with most games, you're going to have one... Oh, actually, was Tales... No, Tales of Arise, you could have multiple... I think you could have multiple... I can't remember. You can select 2 meal companions. Their morale and support points will increase Your allies have their own preferences when it comes to food. Serving them a favorite dish will increase the support point gauge. Dishes are also given to a cooking rank based on how well they are prepared. The higher the rank, the more support points you will receive.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Slightly feels awakening gauge. I guess we'll go this. I mean, my guy seems happy, so I guess we'll go you. Cook and show meal with Rodriguez and Dimitri. Yeah. Dimitri's technically my second character. Cooking for the king and some guy that made me do chores. This is payback. If he dies, it's because he made me do chores.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Oh. I don't know if there's like
I admire your restraint.
something
Your
I'm supposed to
Majesty,
do.
but there's no need for it. You should eat more.
You have a point. It wouldn't hurt to have a little more to mark this special meal, I suppose.
Sorry, princess. Spending time with your allies consumes activity points. Activity points are automatically refilled to the max at the start of the new chapter. You may also gain activity points by capturing regions and searching survey spots.
Wow.
I'm surprised you can make something this good with ingredients from Fergus. I bet the others enjoyed it too. I'm sure. Also, before I start reading this, probably, I think this is the first time he's actually said anything nice towards me. Usually he's just an arrogant little prick, but yeah, looks like he can be nice if he wants to. I'm sure that'll go a long way in gaining their trust. Throwing in a few gifts wouldn't hurt either. That's just common sense, not that stuff like that works for me, mind you. But anyway, you've probably picked up things on the battlefield, right?
Well.
Maybe you could try giving someone a gift. People like that sort of thing. That's true. Maybe I should give something to Dimitri. You can give gifts to allies in camp to raise support points and morale. Allies have preferences when it comes to gifts. Giving them gifts they like will naturally grant more support points. Gifts are mainly purchased from the item shop. Oh boy. Also got something down here too. Oh, going to Dimitri. Oh, of course he's at the training ground. What's up, buddy?
What is it?
Is everything alright, Phoenix? Do you need something? Give a gift? Oh, it's this thing.
Thank you.
You don't currently have any gifts that you can give. What does this do? I'm kind of curious what this does.
Hey, did you hear? We rounded up the last stragglers from House Climate.
Yeah, and brought destruction raining down on one of their villages in the process. Of course, it was partially their fault for mustering an army, but I can't believe His Majesty would allow such meaningless slaughter.
Something on your mind? If you object to their idle gossip, it would behoove you to speak up.
No, it's just... I don't really know what Dimitri was thinking either. It's almost like he's built a wall around himself, ever since the day he killed his uncle.
My apologies, but could I ask you to join Gustav in keeping an eye on things here for the next few days?
Sure. You going somewhere? Kinda surprised Dedu and Rodrigue aren't joining you.
The two of them recently departed for Dusker. They have their own duties to attend to.
Then why don't I join you? I've got more free time these days than I know what to do with.
Offering to work during your well-deserved time off is not as praiseworthy as you believe it to be.
You're one to talk.
I suppose you have a point. Very well. I'll take you up on your offer. The journey will not be a pleasant one, but your assistance will surely prove valuable.
I was wondering where we were going. This is the village that was wiped out during our recent battle. Hold on. You're not planning to bury the dead by yourself, are you? It's not really a job for a king.
Perhaps not. Yet a resting
You're
place
respected
is
for
all
being
I
a
am
king, going
capable
out his
of
way to do all
offering
this,
now.
though.
Were it possible, I would not have let this village lose a single brave soul. I never intended to see them incinerated by the all-consuming flames of this war. But as the one who authorized our battle strategy, I alone am culpable for their deaths.
It's not like you made the decision lightly, though. You discussed it for hours with Rodrigue and the others.
Even so, no means can possibly excuse these ends. No amount of justification will bring back the lives that were lost here.
True. And no matter how hard you fight for a better outcome, there's no guarantee you'll actually achieve it.
No. I cannot shut my eyes to the cruelty my actions have wrought.
Maybe I should have been a little bit nicer.
Claim this battle,
Just kind of sound like a dick.
to be
I'm not
just
gonna
and
lie.
proper, my soldiers will lose faith in me. How long must this horrible cycle continue?
Don't be like that, Dimitri. I'm sure people will understand if you just tell them the whole story.
There's no need for that. This burden is mine to bear, and mine alone.
Denise and Dimitri have attained support level C. Gain support points will deepen bonds between allies and raise the support level. When the support conversation is available, viewing it will raise the support level to those units. Higher support level will lead to beneficial effects when assigning that unit to Jason in battle. I mean, I'm always going to have Dimitri in battle. I mean, it's kind of sick that he's riding a horse. But he's also got lightning, which is kind of cool. While assigned Jason, adjacent attack gauge will fill quicker. Adjacent guard gauge will fill quicker, and partner specials will be more powerful. Unique support and tactical abilities will be shared. No support level not shared. Support level C, shared up to level 1. Support B, shared up to ability level 2. E3. Oh, that sure kept me busy. Maybe we should head out to the next battle soon. I don't know how this works.
Time to work you into shape.
I want to see how much it actually takes to level someone up. That's only 2,000 gold. Let's get Dimitri up with us, just because he's definitely one of the ones that comes into battle with us. Anyway, now we have 2 level 12. We'll get some more up later. What's this? What's Mercedes? I don't know what Mercedes icon is. Ingrid does it as well. I'll take it. Now they're both items available. Alright, I guess we're going to check this out. Then we might call this episode here. This one's more just been checking out everything. Tomorrow's probably going to be a lot more packed full of just battles.
Well,
wards.
gotta go.
Getting a lot of these. We've worked really hard for this. Put to good use. Got 21 points. Number completed, 21. Hey, what? That was my achievement points. Nah, I don't think that's my achievement points. I don't know if I've done them. I don't know.
Any results?
Alright, let's quickly check our little hut, and then I guess we'll call it there. You remember where my hut is? I think it's there, right? Yeah. What is this? Oh, what's up, buddy? Or such a, in that sense, you are very much the same that those as those on the other side, but we cannot coexist, so we are determined to kill each other. I suppose that's the nature of being of this beast. Definitely didn't read that right at all. I wonder if we can get new uniforms. One second, let me... No, take me over to the armory. Where's that? Where is it? Void Mask, not you. You. Armorer. Anything? No, there's nothing else here. I wonder if we can upgrade the stores.
Welcome.
Or E. We'll keep an eye out.
Come back soon.
Alright, anyway, as I said, we're probably going to leave this off here. We're going to pick this up again tomorrow. We're going to just jump straight into it, knock the rest of this chapter out. Oh, there's the internet. Kind of disappeared before. But yeah, I'm guessing all these blue markings mean that there's going to be more areas that we can unlock. Question, can we... what's honestly, can we upgrade these? Because we've got building material, but I don't really know, unless we can make our own gear at some point. I don't know. But yeah, that being said, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I know it wasn't very action-packed compared to the other episodes, but we kind of got... Because this is technically, as I said at the start of the game, considering the rest was just kind of like the prelogue. This is like us actually starting the story, like actually getting into it. It was more like introducing us into things, where this episode was kind of just introducing us into like this whole area. So yeah, we'll pick this up again tomorrow. We're gonna see how we go. I have one more in me before I'm probably gonna take a break. I've done too many recordings with one day. But that being said, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, know when the videos are live. We're trying to hit 3,000 by the end of the year. If you guys can help us reach that goal, that'll be greatly appreciated. But yeah, that being said, I'll be back next time. So until then, take care and peace out.